Weather prospects with Philip Avery. Hello.
Hi Jane, thank you very much. Good afternoon. Jane's rather giving the game away there. Cloudy conditions for many. Don't feel seen off because many of us are in the same boat. A cloudy and dry prospect, not only for today, but for much of the coming week as well. This, in fact, is the scene in Birmingham. Perhaps your skies look rather like this, really rather bland, if I can put it that way. Now, the satellite picture looks really rather busy. It looks as though plenty of action is coming our way from the Atlantic. Much of the cloud near us is thin and high. The real rain and cloud is out towards the west, as you'll see in just a second, likely to stay there too. The cloud has been thick enough, though, across the far north of Scotland for a little bit of rain and drizzle there, but not amounting to very much. The best of any brightness to be found to the east of the Grampians, to the east of the Pentlands as well. And if you get to the eastern side of the Pennines, just a chance of a wee bit of brightness here, but not very much. For the better chances, you have to come down towards the southeast, through parts of East Anglia, into the southeast of England, over towards the Southampton area. Still pretty bright there, maybe the Isle of Wight too. But much further west than that, and the cloud is a good deal more complete. So too on the other side of the Bristol Channel. But notice here, not very much in the way of wind. So you're going to feel every bit of those sort of 14 or 15 degrees. Temperatures are pretty much what we would expect at this time of year. For Northern Ireland, a hint of brightness, hazy sunshine at the very best. But at least it is going to stay dry if you've got a job out and about this afternoon. Or indeed if you're off to the sports events, for example. The local derby, QPR versus Crystal Palace. Dry there, I'm almost certain. If you can't get there, coverage on 5 Live. Now, look at this. Overnight, we still keep that cloud, little bits and pieces of breaks here, but don't be too concerned about frost or indeed mist and fog, as can be so prevalent at this time of year. You see what I mean about the temperatures holding up underneath that great blanket of cloud. And even into tomorrow, I don't think there's a great deal of change. I show you the pressure chart here, but this Tuesday, yes, but it could well be Wednesday or indeed Thursday. And the only subtle change will be just to bring that front, the band of cloud and rain, a little bit closer to the northwestern corner of the British Isles, and we'll see the effects of that in just a second. But tomorrow starts off dry again, with the very best of the sunshine, perhaps yet again across some of these eastern areas into the afternoon. And again, with not very much wind around, it'll feel very pleasant at 17 or 18 in the south, more like 14, 15 or 16 across the north. See what I mean about that band of cloud and rain? Just flirting with the Western Isles, perhaps the Northern Isles, the northwest of the mainland. But further south, a lot of dry weather, some sunny spells, but on Thursday, perhaps a little bit more cloud, if we can manage to pack it in, that is, and still dry for many, except perhaps that far northwestern corner. More detail, of course, on the web.